Started in the sport of wrestling in 7th grade when I met Scott Peters. He came into our middle school cafeteria, asked who likes to have girls chase them, and said something like that. And a bunch of us raised our hand, and we went and talked to him, and he brainwashed us and got us to come out for the wrestling team. And my greatest memory of Beachwood Wrestling is probably my state semifinals match, probably just because I was so fired up. And I did well, and making the state finals was probably one of the coolest moments that I had in my career. Also winning the All-Star meet and going to nationals, that was really cool, the high school national tournament. I got to work with Coach I for maybe a year or two when he joined Beachwood when Scott was coaching, and he worked a lot with little guys. And I think, again, I was kind of under Scott's wing. And, I think one of the hardest moments I had in Beachwood Wrestling was probably when Scott brought the alumni in for the districts week and just had guys just come in and just crush us. And I remember going downstairs in the locker room and just being beaten up. And he came down to see if I was okay, and then just said, "Get back up there." And it was pretty hardcore. And also when I quit because I hated losing weight, and him and Pete told me just to come back and not lose weight. So that was an easy switch, and thank God, it went really well. I think for my biggest inspiration, it was probably Ryan and Scott. I really looked up to them, and they really motivated me, and I saw them doing everything that they were telling me to do. And so, I believe in that. I believe it's important that you don't guide others. I don't think you can guide others farther than you've gone yourself. So I think that's something that these guys walked the walk. So they were pretty inspirational. Scott's probably had the biggest impact on my life. So as a coach, as a best friend, as a mentor, and as a brother. So I think that relationship 30 years plus years later is still pretty special. My contribution to Beachwood Wrestling, it's been tough because I haven't been connected to it in quite some time, but I think just the legacy of just what our team was able to kind of leave behind, and the memories that we all have. And then if we saw each other today, we'd all give each other big hugs and have a great time hanging out, which unfortunately I missed when everybody got to come back for Coach I. I think overall wrestling has shaped my entire mindset, my entire life. I used to do things in my business, like have brackets up on the walls for competition. And I've just always had that nonstop mentality that I can always do more than I probably think I can when I first start. So the sport definitely helped me with that.